Hey guys, I hope that you're doing well. My name is Shannon Hensley out of Kansas City, Missouri, and if you follow me on any of my other platforms, I was able to have some help. 3 people stepped forward the other day and helped me have shelter for yesterday and today. And if anybody is able to help me in any way, shape, or form, have some food and shelter, I'm being bullied and I need a rescue team. And I know that I can be found, and it's an emergency. I'm dealing with people that think it's okay to play with the person's life, and it's not. I'm breathing air, just like the next person is breathing air, just like you. And if I'm talking to the oppressive, murderous, whatever you are, monster, God is going to take care of you face to face. It's going to take care of you face to face. Because what you've done to me is heinous. I should never, ever have to ever get up on my platform and say anything about my finances, my life, or anything. But I'm very candid because I don't have anybody, and somebody segregated me on purpose that way. And you just don't get to tell me what I will or will not do, who I will talk to, where I'll go. You'll freeze in your car if I want you to. No, I don't think so. You're a murderer. And any person that's taken some type of a bribe with you to do something against me, they're also a murderer in God's eyes. Here, just to do a reading, just to check the energy here. Sick and tired of the crap going on. I need help. So we have somebody very malicious is here. There's already been a betrayal. These are just want to jump out in the reverse. This is mischievous messaging. It's not accepted. You got cuckoo brains. It's come out twice on my other platform and happened right afterwards. Jehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth, going to tell your nonsense all day long, folks. I fear the creator, but somebody don't. Somebody yesterday wanted to come back and act like they're going to take a cup and they were pouring it out. They were just there to do some crap. The same energy is over here. You have no virtue, folks, showing up that way. So this shows us that there has been a backstabbing betrayal here, and somebody is communicating very vindictively in a very freshy type of a way to be a stupidness out here. That somebody knows what they're doing out here with this nonsense. Show me more information. Show me the message, please. Somebody traded something. Because all the money that came out today. And God said, you can't have what's not yours. It's called thievery. And the thief was there today. You mean you cool with your hands being chopped off, or should be? You mean you're cool for a curse to come into your house for what you're doing to somebody? You're cool to be cursed? Because you can't stop the law of God from taking place. So a curse is going to go into your house because you're a thief. You oppress people, God's going to make it happen to you for doing your nonsense. Somebody traded something. Somebody from afar could be here. There's a commitment out here with the 10 of Pentacles, but it's a lot of money attached to something. You deal with somebody got mental problem. Any person to play games, get up in here with the little IT workers and hack in on some stuff, you got mental problems. I'm not sorry for saying so. It's time for you to go get help. Could you endure what you're putting me through? Because you're going to have to be tested there now. Because God said I ain't going to be mocked by anybody. So some way, shape, or form, when things begin to happen around you for what you do to other people, you're going to know it. Oh, aren't you going to know it? Yeah, you're going to know it, that it's God. Got some type of cuckoo for stupidness out here. They crazy. They are crazy in their brain. You're going to go to jail for some stuff. You're going to go to whoever hacked in on my stuff, the 2 people that I caught right on camera. You're going to go to jail for some stuff out here. Don't care who you are. You got problems. Don't even want to understand that nonsense. Disgust. What's hidden here, please? No, the mentally insane person is hidden. They got mental problems. Queen of Cups and the Hierophant. The preacher came out today. Is it the preacher's wife? I don't really know. Who are you? Who are you? Somebody's pierced through. They're wounded in their brain. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened to you, but you really need to go see a doctor, okay? And all due respect, you really need to go see a doctor. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, cover for but I don't know what you're trying to do, but you're hurting a person here. You're freaking hurting somebody in the earth realm. Without a conversation, without anything. I'm being personal here because I know I'm talking to people behind the scenes. There was a whole freaking group that came out this morning, and Jehovah don't lie. I know I'm dealing with a church organization. So, either you're wolves or you're upright going to do something against wolfish people. I don't really know who you are, but you're in the wrong. Justice. There is going to be justice, and somebody in the law is here attached to something very abominable that's freaking going on, and the truth is out here on something, and third parties, we're here to hack in on something. You could be dealing with somebody who's does construction work or something like that as well. You get somebody, you know, working and with that type of energy here, but the H and the K is here, and to hack in on something. I know it is because God said it was the IT workers. I know that it is. Are you guys eating breakfast today? On the work of my hands, was it good? Because I'm hungry. Show me this Queen of Cups, this Hierophant with the Justice card for the legal person involved with somebody at a whatever. Yeah, there it is. Somebody in divinity is here. Oh, they are here, and there's a stupid bear coming out again. Okay, they are jealous and they're angry. Really, really go get help. Really go get help. Really, please. Call anybody in authority that you can, and please tell them, say, I'm mentally insane and I need help. Please do that for the community, please. The mind tree. It's all out here. The person's mental, crazy, jealous, overbearing, okay? Nutcase, mental card. Somebody got cuckoo on them. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry, folks. I'm dealing with somebody being heinous to me. And people are all up in here in a group being crazy to me. I got proven evidence. I just caught it on camera this morning and yesterday. Took some pictures last night on the inside of my platforms of some names and the little cooking. Did this all for cooking, whatever that was coming up. There were names inside of my accounts. You're hurting somebody who has breath on the inside. You've got my things. You've stolen them. There's been murder out here, and you're not going to get away with it. You're not going to murder me. Because the Most High God, the true one, the true God of the universe, He's my shield, He's my buckler. And though I've had to freeze out in my car for a few days because somebody deliberately tried to keep things from me, God was with me through it. Those are things that you're going to have to now pay karmically, reap and sow for what you've done to somebody in the earth realm. You mentally deranged, insane piece of fool. There's the snake right there. Well, they crazy cursed. You curse it. You curse it. It's all over this reading. Time for you to go to hell. Time for you to go to hell. The letter N is coming out. And relative eyewitness, where's that? Where did I see it? I thought it jumped out. Hold on a minute. I know that I've seen another card jump out that said relatives. Anyway, for some of y'all, it's your relative. Your step parent is here, and there's the X. I had nothing yesterday when I was reading. Every reading that I did had X's come out. The last reading I did, 3 X's came out in there. Here it is again. Here it is again. Here it is again. Somebody crazy. Actually, the letter N in the runes, the pictograph is an X as well. So then it'd be showing up out here in the runes. It is the letter N, but it looks like an X. And it has a meaning of somebody in apathy. They don't care. They're in rebellion. They've lost their mind. They have no value out here spiritually at all. They crazy. And what they do to people is thieve and lie and cheat and steal, and they're snake, and they bite and they're poisonous out here. And that rune talks about having to search for your necessities, and they don't care that somebody has to search for the necessity. They've got people's things out here. The person's head needs to be chopped off because it's already gone anyway. They're crazy. There's a letter N and something with an X is out here, or someone's X. Okay? The Most High says there will be justice, and Jehovah is standing up, and everybody's going to see who God is. Okay, well, great. Thank you, Most High. Okay, the Most High said he's protecting the situation. I need protecting. Okay, there is health care fraud. Let me tell you what. There is health care fraud going on. I've talked extensively about it. I've had 3 back surgeries, and I was on benefits for a while, and God woke me straight up, and he said, you're going to get off of it, and you're going to heal yourself, and I'm going to teach you how to pull down your pain with your mind. And so I began to do what God told me to do, and I called those people and said, I don't want no benefits anymore. I'm going back to work. It was like an outright freaking nuclear bomb war. They didn't want me. They wanted me to stay that way. I was like, you're going to cut it off. I got the actual paperwork where I marched right in there and demanded they take it away. And I just wrote it all out, handwritten. And I got the copies of that day and everything. But somebody was taking those benefits from me. Somebody came into my apartment while I was gone. And it was around tax season, and something was sent to me, and I ended up calling them and getting into this conversation with Social Security, and there was a time frame date that they stated that I called and said I needed an emergency, payment, and I said I never called you for an emergency payment. Yes, it is. It's recorded right here, they said. And I go, now why would I do that when I was real adamant about you all taking me completely off because I'm going back to work was why I was there. And I said, that would have been after the fact. That date you're giving me is after the fact of me demanding. And I got a written proof to prove. So why would I be in there giving a what for? No, you're going to demand, you're going to take me off of this, sign a bunch of paperwork, write it out that way as well, and then you're telling me that I would call back and say, I need an emergency payment. I knew something was up because somebody had come into my apartment, and it's a long story, I'm not going to get into all the details and stuff, and my phone has been hacked for quite some time. I've actually sat on an older cell phone and watched the controls like somebody was just me messing with the controls on it. Just some really crazy things have taken place with me. That was a big ordeal, but I would try to go into my PayPal account and to call them. I called them because it said that we're having problems getting you in, but I had my password, I had my phone number, and so I wanted them to just call me with the code. And so I pushed that option. They give you, like, you can either scan your face or text you or WhatsApp, and I didn't have a WhatsApp at that time, and I have one now. I just set it up the other day. But anyway, I picked for them to call me. When I picked that, healthcare was calling me immediately. I was like, what's the odds? There was no other phone call coming through, but it was just healthcare coming through. And so I just deleted the phone call. I didn't answer it, and I did it again through PayPal. Asked them to call me again immediately here, and I was like, well, what's the odds of that twice calling me? So I did it a third time. Call me. Boom. Healthcare is connected to something with my phone. Strange, like real strange. I got all kinds of strange technology stuff that I have actually recorded, evidence that'll stand in a court of law for some stuff. There's fraud issues out here on something that somebody's, I guess, collecting on me, and they've been trying to kill me for it. I went to work. I finally got up and went to work once I was able to get up and really heal. And I worked my butt off to try to build my money up, because some other crap took place around this nonsense that's going on. And somebody began to use my phone on my work app. Like crazy stuff was going on with it for deliveries and stuff like that. And one day I worked all day, and after I got done with my pay, I wanted it to transfer to my card because I had pulled into the gas station. All the money that I worked for disappeared. Somebody stole it from me. If somebody worked for the company that has done something with their, all the people that are involved in this probably go back to this healthcare fraud stuff on some nonsense going on. And they're going to go to prison for this thing. They're going to go to prison for this thing. Whatever all the details are, you're called a thief. You've tried to murder me. I took my vehicle in to get fixed. Somebody messed with it. The whole freaking front end came off of my car. I just got off the freeway. It was just in the shop. I just stopped in to get some brakes put on it. And it was done deliberately, because when I was in that place of business, it was a knockdown, drag out on of a situation that even the person behind the counter was like, this has never happened before, ever. And somebody called me wanting me to give my social security number over the phone, and I was just like, I just entered some stuff into your pad here. I'm not going to give it to you. Actually, right after this whole incident that I'm talking about, just to fast forward a little bit, I tried to do something with my social security, and it said it didn't exist anymore. I just recently, a week and a half ago, had another situation with my social security number being crazy because I got hired and I went in for my orientation. That's a whole nother story I'm not going to get into, but there was something there with my social security card as well going on. Some people are in trouble here with me, and that's why they're trying to snuff me out, folks. I'm dealing with hunger needs, shelter needs. When they mess with my vehicle, I had somebody, my insurance had it where it could be towed somewhere. We had it towed in, and it was fixed, and they said they did around $1,500 worth of work on it. When I picked it up, they came pick me up to pick it up, and I drove off their lot, and it seemed to be doing okay, but like the next day, it started making noise again. I was like, So I ended up calling another person that I went in regularly to get oil changes, because we exchanged numbers for a part purpose, and I had his number. I was like, would you mind coming and looking under my vehicle? And he said that the parts that they put on, they ordered them for the opposite side. Most of those new parts were for the opposite side of what should have been fixed. And he checked the wheel. He goes, you could probably get by a little bit on this, but I wouldn't go very much farther. It's dangerous to society at that point. That's a mass murderer at that point. So I've been stranded here at this hotel for over a year and a half, and supernaturally, God has just kept me, like literally can't go nowhere. I tried to call the White House when Biden was in there. The Pentagon I called 3 times. 2 of those 3 times I got hung up on. I firmly believe that they did something with artificial intelligence with my phone. That's what my intuitive side says. But anyway, had too much crap go on when I'd call the authorities. Just about, I guess it's probably been 2 months now. I recalled the FBI here in Kansas City, Missouri, and I thought I was really getting somewhere on the phone, which I was like, finally. The guy was very professional. He was being very patient on the phone until I was kind of, I guess, put on hold for just a second, and he just started getting really fast with me and said, call the police. I was just like, I just told you I can't. And I told him everything that's happened with the police as well. I got recorded stuff about the police as well. Asked him what I could do about a murder case, and the guy goes, I don't know. That kind of stuff, folks, it's deliberately being done. Underground nonsense taking place. That's absolutely foul. My life has been in danger, literally, and God has kept me alive, and he's going to get the praise, glory, and honor at the end of this thing. Somebody thinks they're going to get away with some crap, and they're not going to get away with it. I'm a 54-year-old woman, and I stand for God's faith to come through and put some psychopath out of the way, because they lost their soul. They're a snake. They're cursed. God many, many, many times has said that they have blasphemed the Holy Spirit. They're a nobody. They're just wreaking havoc in our earth, is all they are. Crazy stuff. So anyway, that situation with my vehicle also happened at 2 very well-known places in the city that touched my vehicle. The very, very first time I took my vehicle in, which was a different vehicle, when this situation first started, all the, it looked like guts and stuff were hanging out of the inside of the wheel, and I literally had just taken it in, had them put brand new tires all the way around it, and when they gave me my keys to pick it up, that's what I seen when I was walking out into the car lot. I was just like, what in the world? My son at that time was with me. We went back into the customer place, and they, or the motor service portion of where they were, and they said, go to customer service. I was just like, what? I said, it just came out of your shop. Go to customer service. They said, they did it on purpose. They did it on purpose. Foul wickedness, folks. Foul wickedness. Most High said there's going to be some justice out here, and I trust what the Most High God says. I'm going to take a rune and just call it a whatever, kind of a different type of a reading. It's all I do anymore when I get on my platforms, because I've been crying out for help. I need help. I need help. People call for me. Try to get a hold of President Trump for me. My name is Shannon Elaine Hensley. I'm 54 years old. Down below is my contact information. I can be found inside of PayPal. I'm in Kansas City, Missouri at the extended stay by Worlds of Fun. I have been stranded here. People know where I'm at because I have nothing to lose. The people know where I'm at anyway. And they just pick and choose what the public will hear and won't hear. I know that that's a fact. That's why when I'm live, that's the only shot I have for people to get up and do their thing. This is heinous what's going on. And for you and I to sit by to know that somebody's deliberately oppressing a person just because they want to get away with the checks or whatever this is about the fraudulent stuff, because I know something's going on. I'm also a singer-songwriter, and the industry has my music. And that's wrong. It's my music. They've used the work of my hands on my YouTube platforms as well. I have a right to the things that are mine. So do you. And you would get up and fight if somebody touched your things. I know that you would. We're supposed to have each other's backs. If somebody's a freaking crazy idiot out here that needs to be out of society, they're dangerous. Care who they are. We have the letter R coming out. This is the Raito. It also sounds like the radio. It is a removal and a cooperation. God says there's going to be justice out here. It's also the ride. So transportation and stuff like that. Yes, my ride has been, I worked my butt off. I enjoyed my job doing delivery and stuff. And for somebody just to shut me down After I got up 6 days a week and busted my butt. I just got it in my mind that, fine, people do whatever, I'm just going to go on about my life. And somebody's just like, nope, no, you're not. Yes, I am. Whoever you are, whatever you think you are, you don't control me. This is a removal. And this is a cooperation. The letter R is significant to me for some things as well. More than one R connection with me as well. Maybe you as well. The letter C, the letter K. Somebody's name is Rick out here as well. But the letter C and the letter K. The letter T is out here. The letter H, the letter J is out here as well. All right, well, this will come out. Please pray for me. Please help me. I'm hungry today. If anybody could put a plate of food on my table today. Look, and I've already made this statement, and with my hand to the Creator in whom I fear. Any person who has come along this last year and a half that has helped me financially to have shelter and food, all that money's coming back to you folks. I have an open shut case. I'm set for life. It ain't about the money with me, but I am set for life in this matter. It's all coming back to you with a thank you. Okay? It shouldn't even have to be that way. People should, I should have already been rescued by now. People should just automatically get up and we should have each other's back saying, this crap ain't going to happen in our land. But there's something demonic is going on, folks. And I need help. I need shelter and food, and I need a rescue team. So if you can help me in any way, shape, or form, or you know somebody who can, that can be charitable, or you can make a phone call to authorities. Okay, I don't know, since the changeover in the White House has changed over, if you call Kansas City, what you'll get here. I don't know. It needs to go to authority beyond Kansas City. These people need to be shaken down as far as how I feel about it. Hopefully they've got good leadership coming into place now with the new government is my hope, and may God bless every upright enforcement, but I just not have seen them under Biden's administration at all. It's been nasty, folks. It's been freaking nasty. People don't see my tears. A lot of times I get on my platform and I'm just giving a what for, because it just rages on the inside of me. I want to get up into the freak's face and tell them what the crap do you think you're doing. But I cry a lot of tears. I don't know how you would feel. I spent 7 days in a broken down vehicle at the top of the month because I couldn't pay for shelter. And it is freaking cold. And right before the blizzard came in, somebody reached out and helped me for a few days for shelter. And then yesterday I was able to check back in. The night before I slept in my car, and literally all day yesterday my heater was on 80. I could not get warm, trying to wrap myself in the blankets because I didn't sleep, and I had to keep my hands just going, just to get sitting in my vehicle, just to get my blood pumping. It's craziness, folks. And I've been on my platform for a year and a half crying out, calling everybody, and can't get nowhere. Why? It's because my stuff is being deliberately hacked in on, and people don't really know what's going on with me. I really believe wherever they're sending this stuff, I know some of my stuff goes to France because I've caught them on technology. I got some major stuff, folks, that'll go into the court of law. It's happening to me, it's happening to other people, and then we've got people out there that are really suffering, and that people think that I'm just going to snuff you out because I think I'm done with you now, and I think that I want to take all this money that I stole from you and your projects, and no, you're going to go to jail, you freaking kook. And if there's other people out there that's hurting like me with hunger needs and energetically being in a prison right in their own freaking country where we're supposed to have rights and freedom, my goal is, after this thing gets taken care of, I'm going and finding every person who's been treated this way and fighting for their justice. This is wrong. Being held hostage right in your own country? It's wrong. I wasn't doing anything to anybody, and somebody just preyed upon my life. It's scary business. Just think that just somebody could just do whatever without a conversation or nothing. I don't even know why it got started in the first place. Nobody's ever talked to me or nothing. They just preyed upon me. And God's going to prey upon them right back. If you can help me, please do so. It's an emergency. Thank you.